The following is an Ellwood City Sports production.
Two to the right. Quick pass out there to Dom Ho. He gets up to the 50-yard line. He's got blockers down. He goes, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Does a little wiggle all the way. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, the 5, touchdown! Hand off to Partridge. Tucks it in the left hand. He's up the left side, and he's going to go all the way. At the 10, the 5, touchdown! 4th and 15. It's all down to this. Back to pass. Give and chase. Throws it out there, and he's hit. He's short of the line again. He's short of the line again.
Free kick. Nice header by Keystone Oaks. But taken there by Huth.
Shot on net.
And it's a goal!
Puts it up, and down it goes. That's the game! Playoff win for the Wolverines. Inbound to Caleb serving. Yes! It's gone! Shoots it. It's over! The boy is over! The Wolverines win!
Left side field, chasing his left fielder. It's going to go all the way out of the ballpark. A home run. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Luke Raleigh. She will turn and go to third on the triple.
Hi friends, and a very pleasant good afternoon as we come to you from Mercer High School as we're at the Mercer Mustang Christmas Classic. The Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the Clarion-Limestone team. JV game here first and about a minute away from tip-off, followed by the varsity game. Thad Sturgeon alongside Brad Windhorse, Dave Skinny Windhorse running the camera for us. Beg your pardon there, Brad.
Perfectly fine. I tell you what, maybe you got the little coughs driving up here. Woo! What a nasty little
yeah, folks. If you are coming up to the game for the varsity game, allow yourself time. Route 19 was not closed, but there are them slick spots coming up there past Centera and other places where that wind comes across there. Kind of beyond the ice stage now. I got caught out in that about 3 hours ago and turned around and went home. It was that bad. But, folks, proceed with caution. If you're not, we certainly do thank you for joining us here on Ellwood City Sports as we're getting ready for this JV game. A belated Merry Christmas to all, and hope you had a great Christmas holiday.
I will definitely add, though, if you're going to come up to tonight's games, you're going to be leaving with having to scrape off your vehicle. It was snowing out there.
The snow's coming down.
That I-80 weather.
That's and coming up. They were talking about being north of I-80, and I tell you what, we're about 2 miles north of Route 80, and yes, it is here and upon us, folks. So here we are, JV game soon underway here against Clarion-Limestone. We'll get more to you about Clarion-Limestone as the games proceed here throughout the evening. As we get our starting lineups now. Got number 33 out there, and there we go. Tip-off first taken by Ellwood City, Adam Jeffcoat, bringing the ball up the court. Dribble near side, kicks it out there to Keithan Jones, now on that wing there to Gino Biondi. Tries going down the baseline, but kicks it back out. Jeffcoat almost tempted to take that three-point shot, but he's going to drive down the lane, kicks it back out to Biondi. Biondi, he brings it back down the lane. Now a kick back out there to number 15, three-point off the side of the rim, and that was Nico Begley. Oh, and a rebound gotten there by Jones. Begley puts it up from the elbow, hard off the back of the glass. Alvarez goes up for the rebound. He don't get it, though. Number 12, Amari Scott from Clarion-Limestone brings it up. Now into the hands of Colin Kemmer. Kemmer down the lane and gets blocked there. Keithan Jones with the steal or rebound. Now Alvarez The 6'5" goes up hard off the back rim. He gets his own rebound, kissed the glass up and in. First scores of the game. It's 2-0 as Adrian Alvarez, the sophomore, gets on the board. Almost a travel there, didn't get called. Now into the hands of Omari Scott. Things around there, a lot of perimeter action here by Clarion-Limestone. Down the lane, gets it blocked there by Alvarez, but who ends up with it? That was number 33. Cale Jackson, the freshman, 6'2", gets Clarion-Limestone on the board. Fast movement here, first 2 minutes of this. Jeffcoat drives down the lane. Oh, gets it blocked. Gets the rebound. Alvarez, up off the front of the rim, does not go. Gets another rebound. Gets up, and he's going to be fouled. And he's going to go to the line to shoot two. We've been here at Mercer, this is I think our fourth year coming up here, Brad.
Yeah, something like that.
For their Christmas tournament. And then last year, we were up here for the first round of the state playoffs. A nice stadium. Not much room in the out-of-bounds territory underneath the hoop. As Alvarez makes that first shot. Second shot by Alvarez, forthcoming. And in and out of the rim, does not go, goes out of bounds. Last touched by Clarion-Limestone. Ellwood City will be inbounding with a 3-2 lead. Gino Biondi there. It's the inbound. There's going to be a three attempt. Air biscuit does not go as Nico Begley attempt doesn't go, but I think it was last touched by one of the Clarion-Limestone players, so Ellwood City will maintain possession. Biondi gets it into Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat wearing the number 13. Dribbles around there. Tries going down the lane, kicks it back out there. Begley trying to baseline this time, puts it up. Pretty nifty move. Rolls around the rim, and he gets the bucket. And a full court press here early going. And there's a steal by Biondi. He puts it up and in. It's 7-2 at the 4:54 mark. Now inbounding. Clarion-Limestone trying to break that press. They appear to. And tries passing underneath. Swings it back out there. And that's going to be off the fingertips of one of the Clarion-Limestone players. Ellwood City will take possession off of the turnover. Here comes the Wolverines. Keithan Jones, the junior. Begley goes underneath the beyond. Nice, pretty well-designed play there. And execution, maybe something we didn't see if you watched football yesterday. And here comes Clarion-Limestone. I had to get it out of the way.
There's more coming.
In the first 4 minutes.
There's more coming.
There's Ferguson trying to make something happen. High off the glass. Alvarez gets the mitts up there, but he loses the ball and gets it back to Rinker. Rinker kicks it out. Now back out, number 10 with the three-point, in and out, does not go. Kemmerer with that shot. Alvarez, another rebound. And here comes Biondi. Gino Biondi, the sophomore. There's a three-ball attempt, does not go for Keithan Jackson, who gets that rebound. It's number 21, Ferguson. He's gone down the lane, kicks it back out. Ferguson ends up with the ball, puts up an air biscuit, does not go. Alvarez gets that ball. Here comes Jones. He's got Begley up and in. That's great awareness there by Keithan Jones, finding number 5. That was Biondi or Begley that made that shot?
That was Begley.
Yes, yep. 15 Begley. And that's going to be a timeout taken because the Wolverines on about a 9-2 run as they take the lead here, 11-2 at the 3:30 mark.
Yeah, good start there from the Wolverines, and I would say it starts with the big guy. We want to see him kind of get going. He's kind of like the sixth man on the varsity roster, and that's Adrian Alvarez. He came out and some big rebounds there, and like to see him get physical right to the hoop. That one drive there. And what can we say about Nico Begley? The past couple of games, he's been on a tear. He's put up double digits in the past 3 JV games, and that sharpshooting is awesome. And
just a freshman.
Just a freshman, and he's making things happen. And, of course, Gino Biondi running that point, that's something else as well. So that'll be 23.
Cameron Hockenberry checking into the game.
Yep.
He's got some length to him, standing there at about 6'4".
Yeah, seen him
freshman
on the
as well.
Football field, and
got a haircut since
yes,
football
he
season.
did. Yes, he did.
And inbound is Clarion-Limestone. Gets it down there, and going to be on the floor foul as Rinker was driving toward the hoop. That's going to be on Gino Biondi, his first, team's first. at the 3:26 mark here in this first period of play. It's 11-2 in favor of Ellwood City. CL trying to inbound it. Clarion-Limestone, that is. Kicks it out there. Rinker takes the 14-footer. Does not go. Gets the rebound. He shoots again a three-pointer off the backboard. Who gets that rebound? It's number 4, Alex Love. And I think it was tipped out of bounds by one of the Wolverines. Adam Jeffcoat going to check back in for Hockenberry. And here's on the inbound. Guarded close. There's not much room underneath there. You can't even really cock your arm back to throw it in. It's pretty tight. Stepped out. Oh, I thought he stepped out of bounds, but it's going to be a push on Jeffcoat. So the Wolverines pick up their second foul. So checking in now is number 12, Omari Scott. Coming out is number 21, Ethan Ferguson. Here's the inbound. Taken there by Jackson. Jackson picks up his dribble. Finds Kemmer. Now kicks it back around there to Scott. Scott drives down the baseline. Kicks it back out, throws it to nowhere. Here comes Adam Jeffcoat with the steal. Loses the handle of the ball and picked up there by Jackson coming the other way. And here comes Clarion-Limestone and tipped off of somebody's shoulder in a blue shirt. Ball goes into the wall. Clarion-Limestone will maintain possession. Inbounding is Alex Love. Oh, underneath the hoop to Scott. Kick it back out. A lot of perimeter action here right now by Clarion-Limestone. Down the baseline is number 10. Bounce, right into Gino Biondi's hands. He wants to take it down the lane, puts it up, can't get the shot to go, and not giving up on the play, fighting for it. They're going to call jump ball. Heads up play there by freshman Anthony Washington of the Wolverines to kind of force that jump ball.
So Hockenberry checks back in. Dante Venezzi's in. Anthony Washington was already in. So a couple subs here for the Wolverines. They usually go about 8 or 9 deep for most of their JV games. So
Wolverines still putting on that full court press. Bounce pass. Who steals that underneath? Adam Jeffcoat puts it up and in. Was that Venezzi with the steal? Yep. Yes, it was. Heads up playing there by another steal. Jeffcoat gets this one, turns around, doesn't make the shot, but Keithan Jones puts the reverse layup up and in. Right now, Clarion-Limestone just can't even get it out of their end of the court. That's 4 possessions that ended up in turnovers.
Yeah, well, this was something we saw was the bread and butter last year with this JV team for the Wolverines. Full court pressure, and they did not hold back so far in this one.
No, they have not. Now Jeffcoat going to inbound right here in front of us.
Well, short stat here. All 5 starters for Ellwood City have officially scored in this game.
So Keithan Jones now gets a screen.
They're going to say moving screen.
He didn't move much, but he was apparently enough on Washington. So the third foul with 1:55. Fast-moving first period here. Now inbounding. Tries to go further down the court this time. A little more effective. Dumps it off there to Love. Love gets down toward baseline. Now kicks it back out. Clarion-Limestone's just having a hard time even setting up the play that they want to do with this fast-moving defense of the Wolverines. Here's Ferguson. Bounce underneath to Love. Love guarded by Hockenberry. Now back out to Scott. High dribble. Love tries to push down underneath. There's Love almost faking a 3. Does not take it. Kicks it back out. Wolverines just are not letting Clarion-Limestone get the shot that they want to take. There's a 3 ball off the front of the rim. Does not go by Love. Jones with the long rebound. Picks it up. No look pass to Hockenberry. Stops. Jump shot. Up and in. Gets his own rebound. Kiss the glass. Oh, can't get it to go. Who gets that? Washington with the rebound. Puts it up. Can't get that ball to go. And it's going to be Jackson. Shooting percentage really went down for the Wolverines in that possession. Kicks it out. Love, 4-3. That's going to be way short. Hockenberry gets the ball. Outlet pass. Finds Keithan Jones. Jones wants to drive. Takes a couple steps off the backboard. Does not go. And
we can chuckle because it's JV.
Yes, man. Somebody knows the weather's bad outside. Oh, almost gets the
Washington.
block. Here's
Yep.
Hockenberry's pass down to Keithan Jones. Up and in. It's good. Little friendly fire as Washington runs into Jones. They get up, but the Clarion-Limestone has the numbers. High off the glass, doesn't get it to go. And is that Venezi with the rebound now down to Keithan Jones, puts it up and in. Are you kidding me? It's 19-2 with 10 seconds remaining. Wow. All Wolverines here. And ill-advised foul there as Venezi was trying to pin in Ferguson of Clarion-Limestone. So the Wolverines have 4 fouls in this first period to Clarion-Limestone's 1. Gino Biondi going to check back in for Keithan Jones. And the number 33, he's standing there at 6'2", Cole Jackson. The freshman for Clarion-Limestone comes back in. 6.3 seconds. Oh, there's going to be a steal by Jeffcoat. Going to get it down there, finds Hockenberry, throws it across the court, off the glass, does not go. And give Biondi credit. He knew he did not have much time when he got that pass. It does not go in the hoop, but the Wolverines, all Wolverines here in this first period of play as they lead it 19-2. Welcome back, folks. Wolverines leading, commanding 19-2 in that first period of play. And possession arrows in favor of them. And Hockenberry's out there. Kicks it out there. Venezi around the horn to Jeffcoat. Underneath Hockenberry. Got 3 people on him. Kiss the glass up and in. There you go. That's what you like to see out of your freshman. 6'4" big. And here comes Kemmer of Clarion-Limestone. 21-2. You see these young kids dribble, and they dribble it so high. It's like them coaches got to be just going crazy. We're going to work on that. There's going to be a steal as the ball falls into the hands of Hockenberry. He loses the dribble, picks it up. Now going to set up an offense. Oh, he
Why
just
not?
shoot a 3 off the front of the rim. Don't go. Rebound there by Rinker. Rinker now bringing it up the court. Guarded there by Jeffcoat. Rinker, that left-hand dribble, switches the right hand. Now into the hands of Scott. Scott now back out there to Ferguson. Ferguson dribbles. Going down the baseline, met some resistance there. Ferguson with a 3 ball, does not go. Who gets the rebound? That was Biondi. Jeffcoat hemmed in the corner there. Biondi sticks around to get the ball out of his hands. Here comes Biondi. Out to number 22, Venezi. Now Biondi setting up an offensive play. He tried to drive down the lane, kicks it back out to Hockenberry. Hockenberry tries the inside, loses the handle, ball stolen there by Ferguson. Ferguson of Clarion-Limestone passes it ahead. There's a shot, does not go. Alvarez gets the rebound, got his head up, looking down the court, coast to coast, puts it up and in. Alvarez gets the score, makes the score 23-2. All Wolverines all the time here in this game. They do get it across the timeline. Picks it up there, loses it between his hands to Ferguson. Guarded there by Jeffcoat, drives down the lane, high off the glass, doesn't go. And ball rolls on the ground, out of bounds. Some wholesale changes here for Clarion-Limestone as Kemmer comes back in. Number 13, Ryan Miles. I think that's the first we've seen him tonight, Brad.
Yep.
And I think I missed the other one.
Number 3.
Number 3. Kemmer, yeah. I meant,
Oh,
yep.
okay. 4, 3, and 13.
Yep,
My
I missed
apologies.
4. So, there we go. And now dribbling the ball around. Oh, nice
Good
defense there. And it's going to go out of bounds. And give Biondi credit. Working hard down there trying to get that steal. And the ball does go out of bounds off of Clarion-Limestone. Here come the Wolverines up, 23-2. Out there. Begley gets it blocked. Who ends up with it was Rinker. Here comes Kemmer. Kemmer, no look pass underneath, and Jeffcoat's there to make that steal. Jeffcoat head up, dribbling down the lane, puts it up off the side of the backboard. They don't call anything bad. Here comes Rinker. Jeffcoat once again gets in there. There it's going to be partially tipped. I think it was Jeffcoat that did that. Here comes Alvarez. Drives down the lane, coast to coast. Oh, pretty as Alvarez.
He just looks different today with the ball.
He does.
The ball in his hand.
Yep, he looks really comfortable out there. Love goes down the lane, and he's going to get the shot to go, and the foul going to get the and one. And that's going to be on Jeffcoat. His second, team's first at the 3:42 mark. Wolverines up 25-4.
Number 11, Kincaid. Elijah Kincaid will check in for Jeffcoat, and he'll sit probably, maybe we'll see, but a couple minutes here with those 2 fouls.
Alex Love, the junior, doesn't get the shot to go. Alvarez with another reach up there and get that rebound. Here comes Biondi. Passes out there. Venezi, puts the floater up and in.
Pretty. That's
Number
something.
22, Dante Venezi. You think you see him on the cross-country course, and now he's putting up layups here in the basketball game. Here's Kemmer. Oh, nice dish underneath. High off the glass. Count it. It's good for number 11, Ryan Rinker.
Yeah, it's back-to-back set plays here by the Lions. That backdoor cut has been open. Back-to-back 4 points off of that play.
Yep, Biondi underneath to Alvarez. And going to get no shot as number 3, Casey Kemmer, who probably gives up about 6 inches in arm length compared to Alvarez.
I think maybe 1 or 2 kids on the court right now may have something on Alvarez. That's it.
So wholesale changes here for Clarion-Limestone as Amari Scott checks back in, but the Wolverines will be inbounding. Oh, and it's going to be tipped, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson, a freshman, 5'9", $145. Biondi now wants to inbound. Slaps that ball, trying to get that set play. And nice no-look pass there as they got the ball to Elijah Kincaid. Biondi, nice cut and a pretty finish there. There's 29-6 in favor of the Wolverines, 2:50 to go. We'll get you some halftime stats here to let you know what the players are doing individually at halftime as we're 2 minutes and 42 seconds away from that. Trying to dribble down in there is Miles. Gets underneath, high off the glass, doesn't go. And who gets the rebound? That's number 12, Amari Scott. Kicks it out there. Air biscuit by number 3, Kemmer, does not go. And the Wolverines quickly the other way. Begley puts it up and almost got it blocked. Shot don't go. Rebound there by Scott. Quickly up the court he comes into the hands of Miles. There's a 3 attempt, and that's going to drain that one as Ferguson drains the 3. And about a 7-2 run here by Clarion-Limestone at 2-minute mark remaining in this second period. You say that the Wolverines are still up by 20, 29-9. And heads-up play there by Begley as he kind of threw the ball off of the would-be Clarion-Limestone. New players coming in. Number 4 checks back in, Alex Love, and number 11, Ryan Rinker. Wolverines inbounding. Gino Biondi gets it over the timeline. Surveys, sets. Begley in motion. Goes all the way out there. Can we shoot that three? Off the front of the rim, does not go. Alvarez with the rebound, deep underneath. Oh, pretty. Alvarez was well underneath the hoop and was able to contort his body to lay the ball up and in. It's 31-9 Wolverines. Love now. There's a steal by Begley. Pass down to Biondi. Biondi puts it up and in, counted. It's good. 33-9. Oh, a steal. Biondi dribbles down, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. There, that shot don't go by Jones, and the ball goes out of bounds off of one of Clarion-Limestone.
The number of layups in this game are insane.
Yes, they are.
And if Ellwood would make just a couple more, this would be even bigger of a
Yeah,
lead.
we'd be singing the Mercy, Mercy Me song. So here comes Jones. Kicks it out. Begley. I want that three. Doesn't get it to go. Punched out there by Alvarez into the hands of Biondi. Biondi drives down the lane, kicks it back out there to Kincaid. Now, driving down the lane. Jones puts it up, does not get it to go. A nice rebound there by Jackson. The lucky dribble there by Rinker. Going to put up a three ball. Air biscuit does not go. Who gets it? That's Begley. Begley bounce pass to Keith and Jones, and up and in. It's good. It's 35-9, 25 seconds to go here. Inbound, gets it to Love. Love up there to Ferguson. Ferguson looks at the clock, 20 seconds left to go. Off the fingertips of Alvarez, out of bounds. Checking in now is Kemmer. He was one of the starters of the game. So now inbounding. 16 seconds remaining. Kemmer wants to dribble down through there. Gets in the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson puts up a three ball off the back of the. It does not go. Here's Alvarez with 3.5 seconds. He looks at the clock, puts it up. Count it. It's good at the buzzer. It's 37-9. All Wolverines here in this first half of play. And as they lead this game 37-9.
Wow. Talk about two great quarters there by the Wolverines. They outscored the Lions 19-2 in the first. Lions went on a 7-2 run there, and two backdoor cuts and a three-pointer there by number 21, that being Ethan Ferguson. Some good play there, about a 45-second window there for Lions to kind of make this one a little bit closer. But give credit to Ellwood. They finished scoring the last 6 points of that one. Actually, the last 8 points in that quarter to go on an 18-7 in the second. They're up by 28 and just domination across the board as we present Mercer Christmas Tournament. And they've been here all day since like 12 o'clock.
There's junior high games going on.
Their schedule is insane. They had junior high at 1 o'clock, 2:15. We just witnessed Mercer and Sagertown at 3:30. Sagertown, that Panther team, we've seen them. That junior high team was good, 50-13 in their game. But there's a lot of things happening, folks, and we got two different events. We got the Shenango Christmas Tournament. We'll have that on your screen here in 1 second if we can put it up. There's this tournament here. The winners of tonight's games, 4:45 is the JV here, obviously. 6 o'clock is the varsity Ellwood versus Clarion-Limestone. 7:30, that one is Mercer and Lakeview. That one's being covered by Sports Radio 96.7 with Bob Greenberg. That is on Facebook, so you can catch that game. And I guarantee you that the Wolverine fans are probably going to stay a little bit, watch a little bit of the first half. But if you want to leave, get home in good weather, watch it on Facebook. And then tomorrow night, we'll be back here either the consolation game at 4:45 or 7:30. The late game is the championship game. For the girls' basketball tournament, that one's being held at Shenango. It's the Shenango Christmas Tournament. They've got games today and tomorrow, just like the boys. Girls, Ellwood team will be playing at 5 o'clock versus Laurel, and then they'll be playing 5 o'clock versus Shenango tomorrow as well. So there's your schedule, and we'll take a timeout here as we're at halftime this junior JV game. All Ellwood City. We'll come back and we'll kind of preview a little bit of a couple different things here. We'll talk about some stats here from Clarion-Limestone and a couple things here and there. As we have hit halftime, 37-9 in the JV game. All Wolverines. We'll take a break here on Ellwood City Sports.
Where's this? Welcome back, folks, as we start this third period action of this JV game as Clarion-Limestone, what do we call them?
The Lions.
The Lions. They got possession, arrow facing them. They're down 37-9. Moving left to right is the Lions. Oh, underneath there's a steal by Biondi. A lot of turnovers. Don't keep as good of stats or as tight of stats in a JV game, but there'd be a lot of turnovers here, Brad. Biondi, now Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat, probably the only person with foul. Dishes underneath there.
Nice play.
Underneath to Washington. He puts it up and in for the first points of this third period. Here coming the other way is the Lions of Clarion-Limestone. Sit around there, Kemmer. Puts it around and punches out there. Who's going to fight for that ball? That's Washington. And he gets the pass blocked. Kind of an up and down kind of thing. Here comes Rinker. Oh, almost stolen by Jeffcoat. Bounce pass underneath. 33 puts it up high off the glass. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Wolverines. Oh, my. 39-9. Mercy me. Mercy Rowan effect. For the rest of this game, the clock will stop for injuries.
Jeffcoat with the steal.
Fouls. Jeffcoat gets the steal, puts it up. Off the front of the rim, don't quite go. He fights for it, gets the loose ball. It's on the ground, tries to pass it. About 5 people there in 2 different colored shirts to get to that one. Oh, nice pass. Underneath shot, don't go for Ferguson. Jeffcoat, all by himself, puts it down there, gets it partially blocked. Who throws it back in? That was Venezi. Bagley, deep 3, front of the rim, does not go. Rebound there by Jackson. Now into the hands of Ferguson. Ferguson, he gets his pocket picked, and they're going to say a push by.
So it's going to be a pushing foul against Clarion.
Yes, I wasn't sure who the foul was on the way they were fighting for.
21.
Yes, 21.
Yep.
So Wolverines inbounding right in front of Coach Ricky Roth, JV coach. And Gino Biondi with the ball. Pass there to Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat got some people cut to the hoop. Into the hands of Venezi. Biondi underneath to Jeffcoat. Down. Going to kick the ball back out. Biondi, he wants to drive down the lane this time. Meet some resistance. And I think they're going to call a jump ball. And the possession arrow is
with Ellwood.
In favor of Ellwood City. So they will be inbounding from underneath their own hoop.
The book closes on Adrian Alvarez as he warms up for the varsity game. He finished with 11 points in that first half. A really good first half, and he seemed very, very comfortable with the ball, and that's something that we need to see with him being one of the first ones off the bench at the varsity level.
Right, and I think that just comes with just more playing.
More playing time, yep.
More playing.
Because we got to remember, he's still a sophomore.
Inbound pass to Washington, uses that body,
Good look.
And a nice bucket.
Yep.
He was contested underneath there, Brad, but he was able to contort that body to get the ball up and through the hoop.
8 different Wolverines have scored in this game. 8.
41-9. The Lions now trying to set up an offensive play. Ferguson now with the ball, throws it cross court. Guarded there by Jeffcoat. Had him cut to the hoop, but couldn't get the ball to him. There is Scott. Dribble now. Pass around. No look pass to Ferguson. Ferguson tried a little spinorama move. Biondi's just covered him tight. There's a floater put up. Oh, nice shot there by Ferguson to get the Lions their first 2 points at the 2:40 mark.
He's got 5 of the 9. He had that three-pointer, the one three-pointer in this game so far.
Here's Biondi. Underneath to Washington. Oh, unable to finish. And who gets the rebound? Finally, Washington says, I'll take it. Kicks it out there. Biondi underneath to Venezi. Venezi meets some resistance. Biondi puts up the 3 ball. Oh, looked good when it left his hand. And it was good. 44-11.
He's now got 11 as well.
Here comes the Lions, down 44-11. Kicks it out there. High off the glass, does not go. Venezi fights, gets the rebound. Well, who gave that rebound to Biondi? Touchdown pass down to Begley. Doesn't get it to go. Washington gets the rebound. Can't get it to go. Begley tries to that. Washington ends up with it. Bodies flailing all over the place. And who ends up with it? The Lions, number 11, Rinker. Rinker down the court. Puts up a shot, doesn't get it to go. Still can't get it to fall. Begley punches it out, gets it himself. He's coming the other way, and a nice defensive play there to not foul in that situation was Kemmer.
Good hustle.
And some wholesale changes here for what appears
Yep.
almost both teams, Brad. I'll try to help you out here if any new players come in.
Yeah, new starting five for the Wolverines. That'll be Kincaid. It will be Hockenberry. It'll be Callan Long, as well as D'Angelo Jones. And then Antonio Riccio will check in as well. So a whole new five.
Yep. Hockenberry with the inbound. Not Hockenberry. Hockenberry gets the ball. Dribbles around.
Yeah, as long as that hand stays up top, we're okay, but it's a high bounce.
There's the three attempt.
Good.
It's
Riccio.
good. Antonio Riccio, the freshman, drains the three off the bench, making the score 47-11. Love. Now kicks it back out. 15 seconds. As Miles looks at the clock, sees 8 seconds. Bounce pass underneath. Awkward up. Nice shot there by Ferguson. And that's going to do it for this third period of Mercy Rule action. 47-13. Wolverines win that quarter 10-4.
Yeah. Give credit there. Once again, Alvarez finished the game with 11 points there, was warming up for the varsity. But talk about Keithan Jones. He had 8. Biondi with 11. And we have, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different scorers for Ellwood and 12 players that have jumped into this game for Ellwood. It's kind of nice to have a bench of 12 individuals that can play in a game like this. And it kind of does help that you're up over 30-some points. But
right.
Nonetheless, what a great time to see some faces up on the JV floor.
What time is the varsity game supposed to be?
6 o'clock.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a window here. We're gonna it's be the same
period.
stream. Yep.
Same stream.
That's where I was going. Same stream and everything like that. Based upon where this is gonna end up, it'll probably put us with about 20-minute window up till 7, and then another 30 on top. So it'll probably be about 45 to 50 minutes in between those two games. But we'll leave this stream going, and we'll do some previews at halftime in between that time and talk about some Ellwood City sports coming up and stuff like that.
So as we start this fourth period of play, Clarion-Limestone has possession due to the Lions. Oh, nice hustle there. That's using your head. It comes off of his head, puts it up, reverse layup, doesn't get it to go. And they're going to call jump ball as Riccio is in there. That was jump ball, correct?
Yes, yep. And it'll stay with Ellwood.
Inbound pass to Hockenberry. Throws it across court and almost looked like he was wanting Coach Bradley to see his quarterback skills as he threw that ball. Goes off of one of the blue shirts' hands. So 47-13 here. Goes down the lane, puts up. He's going to be fouled. In the act of shooting, that was Ryan Rinker. And he's going to go to the line.
A little miscommunication on who's got whose man.
Yes, I do believe. First shot by Rinker off the front of the rim does not go.
So that foul was officially on Kincaid, his first. Again, nobody truly in foul issue here. Coming back in is number 21 for the Lions. That's Ethan Ferguson. He's got 7 of the 13 for Clarion.
Rinker's second shot. Can't get that to go. Hockenberry reaches up there to get that rebound. Hockenberry gets it up the court into the hands of Kincaid. Kincaid, the sophomore, picks up his dribble. Now back out to Riccio. Riccio now back in the hands. Loses it, and who's there to pick it up is Hockenberry. Hockenberry tries to get down the lane. Tried to do a cute pass. It doesn't get it to go. And it's up in the hands. Oh. Kincaid just tried and kind of throw it out of bounds, but it stayed in off a body. Here comes Clarion-Limestone. Nice cut to the hoop. And can't get it to finish, but rebound doesn't get it to go. Tipped in there, saved by Riccio. And I do believe the Wolverines are going to maintain possession.
Lions.
No, Lions are.
Yep. Yeah, good attempt, though.
Inbound the ball. 4:48 remaining here. Drives to the hoop, high off the glass. Attempt by Ferguson. Gets a rebound. In and out of the rim. Does not go. As number 12 of the Wolverines, D'Angelo Jones, the sophomore, got it. It was went out of the bounce off of one of the Lions players. Riccio with the inbound. Kincaid going to bring it up the court. Kincaid dribbles around. Nice play by Hockenberry to keep it from going out over the timeline. And threw it back across the court. Was taken there by Kemmer. And then off a Wolverine out of bounds.
Still getting a nice little assistant coach, Ricky Roth, giving a little talk there to D'Angelo, explaining whose man you got, who's on first.
Oh, there's a steal by Hockenberry. Down, can he do it?
There you go.
Puts it up. I was looking for the slam dunk. I know that kid can jump. We saw it on the football field.
The big thing he brings to the table, he's got raw talent.
Yes.
He just needs that little chisel to make it more basketball-based.
Freshman.
You got time.
You have time.
Nice
Scott and
it was
tipped
tipped
out of bounds.
So we're winding down here, Thad, real fast. Down to 3:15 left in this one.
Lions inbounding in the hands of Kemmer. Out there. Hockenberry. Oh, and another almost. Riccio was so close. Kicks it out. There's going to be about a 12-footer. Does not go. Awkward shot puts up. Everybody fighting underneath there. Elbows flying. Lions come out with it. Right back down in and toward the water bucket, out of bounds. It goes off of one of the Lions. So the Wolverines now will be inbounding. Kincaid bringing it up the court. 2:25 remaining, 49-13. And double dribble on Kincaid. So a turnover for the Wolverines. That's one thing I'll say, Brad. We've not really said that a lot.
Right.
You know, the Wolverines have done, this JV team's done a pretty good job possessing the ball.
And then you turn over the opposing team a couple times. You get those extra possessions. That's why you're sitting at a 30-point victory here.
And there's one of them turnovers right there. And who ends up with this Riccio? Bounce pass. Oh, that would have been sweet. As he tried to bounce pass underneath the Hockenberry. But a nice defensive play there by Scott to break that up, to not let the Wolverines get an easy bucket. Hockenberry. Little push off. And maybe a little Academy Award nomination as he maybe embellished that hit a little bit, but nonetheless. Bounce pass underneath that.
Nice look.
Oh, could not get it
Just
to finish.
need to finish.
And Kincaid got it. I think he was like afraid it was going to be out of bounds. And he had to hear Coach Ricky Roth yell, go,
What
go,
a play.
go. And a nice play there.
Callan Long. All right.
So, yes.
Couple dribbles right to the hoop. I like it.
Yep.
Good defense by Long. All right.
Yeah, he's kind of off the bench. Callan Long, the junior, making his presence known here in the final minute. We're down to 35 seconds, Brad. 51-13, commanding lead here for the Wolverines. Inbound. Makes it out there to Scott. Scott surveys. Guarded there by Jones. Oh, almost had to steal. Puts it up to Scott and drains it. About the 12-footer for Scott, making the score 51-15 in the final seconds here. Hockenberry shoots the three.
Why
drains
not?
it. It's good.
Why
At
not?
the buzzer. Makes the score 54-15. All Wolverines in that JV matchup with the Clarion-Limestone Lions as the Wolverines find themselves victorious 54-15. And I tell you what, Brad, I'm just going to call this a team win.
Yeah.
If you had to pick an MVP for the Ellwood City in that JV game, you certainly think of Alvarez and the first half that he had, 11 points and a whole bunch of rebounds. But you had Jeffcoat, Biondi, and then and that second wave came in and held Clarion-Limestone to, 6 points in the second half?
You know what?
A nice team win.
I'll give the MVP to assistant coach Ricky Roth
There we
for
go.
getting everybody in here.
Yep.
Ellwood went and got, 12? I think it was 12 individuals in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 individuals of the 12 got on the scores tally. And, I mean, if you are a Wolverines fan, you liked what you saw, and you just hope that's on repeat as we head back to section play starting, next week already. Quick turnaround. But final score here in this JV game, 54-15 in favor of the Wolverines. They will look forward to the varsity game here shortly. That is slated for a that would have been bad. 7:30 would have been bad. A 6 o'clock start time. So about 24 minutes. They put them up on the board.
They got 24 and 23:50 on the board. So I think we're going to be able to stay close to that, which is something to be said. You have all these games in one day and still be on schedule for the next to last game. Don't always work out that way.
Yep. So what we'll do, folks, is we'll split the time in half. We'll come back in about 10 minutes. We'll talk a little bit about some schedules. We'll see if we can get an update for the girls' basketball game as much as we can. Their game started at 5 o'clock. They were taking on Laurel at the Shenango tournament. And obviously we'll have all those results, standings, the whole works on our website, www.ecwolverines.com. And a big preview of the second half. This is Game 10. Tomorrow's Game 11. We're halfway through the winter sports season. Once again, final score JV 54-15. We'll take a time out here, folks. You're watching Ellwood City Sports during the Mercer Christmas Tournament.
Okay, I'm going to run down, hit the
All right, folks, welcome back here as we are about 13 minutes away from tip-off of the JV game. What we're going to do here for you guys is for the varsity game here at 6 o'clock. We do have the girls stream actually on the screen right now. What we're going to do is we're going to just leave the girls screen on, and we're going to make it a little bit bigger here so everybody can see the screen. We'll transform it here and make it go fit the screen, and we'll go from there. So we'll leave the girls game up, and we'll tune back in about 5 minutes or so, and we'll do some updates. Right now it looks like it is Ellwood City 8, and it looks like Laurel with 31. So we'll leave the girls game up first for a little bit here while the boys are warming up here. You're watching Ellwood City Sports. The following is an Ellwood City Sports production.
Two to the right. Quick pass out there to Dom Hogue. He gets up to 50-yard lines. He's got blockers down. He goes, makes a man miss. He's got the first down. Does a little wiggle all the way. He's still on his feet. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown! Hand off to Partridge. Tucks it in the left hand. He's up the left side, and he's going to go all the way. At the 10, the 5. Touchdown! 4th and 15. It's all down to this. Back to pass. Give and chase. Throws it out there, and he's hit. He's short of the line again. He's short of the line again.
Free kick. Nice header by Keystone Oaks. But taken there by Huth.
Shot on net.
And
it's a goal!
Puts it up, and down it goes. That's the game! Playoff win for the Wolverines. Inbound to Caleb serving. Yes! It's gone! Shoots it. It's over! The boy is over! The Wolverines win!
Left side field, chasing his left fielder. It's going to go all the way out of the ballpark. A home run. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Luke Raleigh. She will turn and go to third on the triple.
Hi, friends, and a very pleasant good evening as we come to you from Mercer High School for the Mercer Mustangs Christmas Classic here at from the gym here at Mercer High School, as the Ellwood City Wolverines will be taking on the Clarion-Limestone Lions here tonight in the varsity matchup. We just had the JV game, and the boys took care of that from our side. And quickly moving to action here, we are going to have the playing of our national anthem. And there you have it, folks, was our national anthem for this non-conference Christmas tournament matchup between Clarion-Limestone and Ellwood City Wolverines. The winner of this game will be taking on the winner to the following this game, Mercer and Lakeview. Now, the starting lineup for the Ellwood City Wolverines. The Wolverines coming in with a record of 5-4, 2-2 in section play. Starting off is number 2, junior guard, 5'7", Caleb Servik. Number 10, he's a junior, standing at 5'8", Michael Cuevas. Number 3, the senior forward, standing at 6'2", Aaron Lake. Number 4, he's a senior, 5'10", Tyler Smiley. Number 20, he's a senior, standing at 5'9", Mr. Jackson Kerr. Head coach Dan Bradley, assistant coach Ricky Roth. Dan Bradley, 38-26 in his third year of coaching here at Ellwood City, 19-9 in conference. In his career, 187 and 143, been coaching a long time.
And now the starting lineups for the home team tonight here in the Christmas tournament, and that is the Clarion-Limestone 3-4 overall record. Starting us off will be number 1, the forward junior, 6'4", Reagan Parker. Number 3, the guard, sophomore, 6 foot, Casey Kemmer. Number 13, the guard, sophomore, 6 foot, Ryan Miles. Forward, number 32, the power forward junior, 6'1", that's Brennan Bracken. And finally, the point guard, number 23, the junior, 6'2". He's averaging a lot of points here for this team. That's Paul Craig. The head coach is Patrick Craig. The assistant coaches are Joe Ferguson, Joe Marshall, Noah Rankin, and Aiden Wiles.
So, Brad, as we're getting ready to go here, just minutes away from tip-off, as we said, the Wolverines coming in with that record of 5-4, and Clarion-Limestone at 3-4. I tell you, we were looking over, Brad, and albeit it's nice to come up here. Us District 7 guys from Ellwood City get to come up to District 10. We've been at this tournament now, I think, for 4 years, and we're familiar with the last game of the season last year for the Wolverines was right here in this arena as Mercer took care of them in the first round of the PIAA state playoffs. And I think it's Coach Bradley's glad to be back here to try to see if we can get something out of that. First tip-off is going to be controlled by the Lions. Braden Bracken, now Paul Craig, as you said, Brad, averaging 23.3 points per game, standing at 6'2", junior, dribbles around there, kicks it back out there to number 13, Ryan Miles. Now back to Bracken.
Book on Paul Craig as he will take that three-pointer when needed.
Oh, and there's the first turnover of the game as Michael Cuevas was able to get his hands on it and bring it up the court. Cuevas now to point guard Caleb Cervic. Cervic coming in, averaging 17.3 points per game and about 5 assists on that average per game. Aaron Lake out there at that three-point line, dumps it back off to Cervic. Cervic around to Tyler Smiley for 3. Brings it. The first points of the ball game are from senior Tyler Smiley to make the score 3-0. Quickly up the court comes Paul Craig of the Lions. Craig gets the screen, but not forward as the Wolverines. There's another turnover into the hands of Aaron Lake. Aaron Lake down to Smiley, up and counted. It's good, just like that. 1 minute into the game, the Wolverines are up 5-0. Here comes the Lions of Clarion-Limestone up the court. 2 possessions for the Lions, 2 turnovers. Here's Bracken. Met there by Smiley. Kicks it over there to Parker. Parker wants to dribble it around there. Finds his man on that right wing. And that's going to be tipped, and it goes out of bounds as Ryan Miles was there for the Lions. A very tight crowd to the floor situation here at Mercer. There's going to launch up that 3 ball, drains it. Oh, that was pretty stroke by number 23, Paul Craig. He gets the Lions on the board. I think the Wolverines are going to take note of that. He didn't have much of an open shot on that one, but he shot it like he was wide open. Aaron Lake now dribbles back out there to Cervic. Cervic bakes the 3. Cuevas, he wants on the 3 parade. Air Biscuit doesn't go, but a nice play by Tyler Smiley to keep it alive under the rim. He pulls it back out. Smiley out center court to Cervic. Cervic drives down the lane, gets a partially blocked. The shot does not go. Taken there by Kemmer. Kemmer passes it off to Parker. Parker puts up the 8-footer, doesn't get it to go. Cervic gets the rebound. Left-handed dribble up that far sideline. Jump forward to Jackson Kerr. Kerr bounce pass underneath to Aaron Lake. He jump stops, and he's going to be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. The first foul of the game comes at the 5:46 mark against the Lions. That's on number 1. Parker. Now, Brody Beggs, I was talking to the Lions coach beforehand, is out with an injury. One of the starters that gave him a fair amount of minutes. I think he averaged, I want to think it was like 8-9 points a game. So keep that in mind that he's not out there on the court for the Lions tonight.
And it's a small bench line here for the Limestone Lions, but it's a next man up scenario.
Yes, it is. And Lake, just 2 shots. First one's an air biscuit. Second one's off the back of the rim. That Rebound was there by Bracken. Don't forget Bracken's sitting there averaging 21.6 points a game too. And that is out of bounds as Jackson Kerr gave chase. Clarion-Limestone will keep possession. Gets the inbound. Jackson Kerr's there, and Caleb Cervic ends up with it. Got his head up, dribbling down the lane, puts it up, dishes it off to Cuevas. And a nice defensive play there. I think that was Parker, the junior forward, that got his hands in there to disrupt things for that open shot. Inbound pass, almost thrown out of bounds, and it was, and tipped back into the hands of Paul Craig of the Lions. Gets it out there underneath is Bracken. Can't get the shot to go. Aaron Lake with his rebound. Leads his team with 11 rebounds and got the carry. And I think the mind got moving a little faster than the body on that one. And ball got a little bit high. So a turnover for the Wolverines. 5-3 in favor of the Wolverines here. 5:10 remaining in this first period. Wolverines came out, scored 5 points in the first minute, and nothing since. That's going to be out of bounds. Ellwood City possession. Good hustle by Tyler Smiley. Tyler ate his Wheaties this morning. He's been all over the court. Inbounds to Lake. Tyler Smiley for three. Oh, off the back three, does not go. It looked pretty, but not good enough. That was Craig with the rebound. Now, Craig going to bring it up the court. Guarded there by Smiley. Craig. Oh, and a nice attempt there by Jackson Kerr. Tipped it to the official. So Lions will maintain possession. Here's the inbounds into the hands of Miles. Miles, oh, a bad foul halfway down the court as Jackson Kerr is going to get called. Ellwood City's second foul. Jackson Kerr's first. Here's the inbound into the hands of Craig. Craig punches it forward to Miles. Craig now wants to dribble down, tries to go underneath, and who's there to steal it is Aaron Lake. Lake, head up, goes down the court, puts it up, and good. Lake gets his first points of the night. It's 7-3. The Wolverines, not many empty possessions to this point. They're being very aggressive defensively, and that's sometimes what happens when you get aggressive. You get them ill-advised fouls. That should be, I want to think that's on Tyler Smiley. Yes, it is. His first. Team's third, not halfway through the first period yet.
Second.
Second period.
Yep.
Team second. Team
yep.
second. Okay. My home and guest got discombobulated there. Smiley really pushing in there to try to get something. And actually, Coach Craig of the Lions was maybe asking the officials, is he allowed to do that? Now on the inbound. Bounces it in the hands of Kemmer.
That's going to be another turnover.
And that's going to be another turnover as Craig was pleading his case that it was not off of him, but the men in stripes disagreed. And they kind of have the final say in things.
Yeah, that's the fifth turnover by the Lions already.
And we're 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah.
Now Cervic, hands off to Tyler Smiley. Smiley down the lane. Got Cuevas cutting underneath. Puts it up. Count it. It's good. Going to go to the line for the and one. Cuevas got that jump stop, and I put an asterisk beside that assist from Smiley. Correct, Brad?
Yep.
Now Cuevas can finish off this three-point play as they find themselves leading 9-3.
That foul was on Parker, his second.
Off the front of the rim, does not go. And that's big, Parker, one of the starters. You talked about not a real deep bench here for the Lions. There's going to be a launch up three. Out of the rim, does not go. A good hustle. Who gets the rebound on the ground? Lake wisely picks it up, throws it down to Cuevas. Cuevas one-on-one, jump stop, up, good, count it. It's good, it's 11-3. Fast moving. Clock's moving slow, but there's a lot of movement on the court to this point as Craig brings it up. 11-3, about an 6-0 run. Three-pointer does not go. Smiley ahead to Lake. He looks back all alone, puts it up and in, count it. Breakaway points for the Wolverines, and the Lions need a timeout for the Wolverines. Amassed a 10-point lead, 13-3 with 3:12 remaining. Folks, we started this game here pretty quick. I hope you was able to catch the JV game here on Ellwood City Sports. Want to say to all, hope you had a great Christmas and getting ready for a happy and prosperous new year. A crowd, it's not real huge tonight. We are north of Route 80, and what they say is true. You can get some inclement weather when you get north of Route 80 that we don't get down in Ellwood City. Roads were a little rough coming up here, but we certainly do appreciate you tuning in to the Ellwood City Wolverines YouTube page tonight for this game, and we will be back here tomorrow. We're not sure if it'll be at 7:30 or 6 o'clock, correct, Brad?
Correct.
So here, after the timeout, here comes Wolverines with a bit of a full court press that time. And throw it away. Cuevas with the rebound down to Servik. Puts it up and in. Count it. 15-3. The Wolverines, their largest lead of the night with 12. Now they got the full court press. Trying to get something going. Now quickly up the court. And gonna get blocked. And
oh my.
Lake.
What a play.
Punches the ball like he was spiking it in a volleyball game. Servik chases it all down the court. Keeps it in bounds and puts it up for the layup. That may be in the conversation for play of the year, Brad. That was just unique. And they're going to call it travel. Another turnover by the Lions.
Wow.
17-3. And now the Wolverines Smiley's going to check out. Servik's going to check out as A.J. Smith comes in. And then Adrian Alvarez, the sophomore, played some in that first half of the JV game, Brad, and we were both impressed with his play in that JV game. Now Smith going to run the point with Servik on taking a breather. Jackson Kerr, who he had Lake cutting to the hoop, couldn't get him the ball. Now Alvarez out there in three-point, wanting to go underneath and get to Lake. Now back, A.J. Smith, take that three. Oh, off the front of the rim, don't go. And ooh, over the back as Paul Craig got that rebound. I think Alvarez just got a little bit handsy and almost pushed him a little bit, if you will, for his first foul. Team's third at the 2:09 mark. It's 17-3, Brad. And here comes. They've held Bracken to really not even any shots. The average is 21 a game. That shot does not go. Alvarez with the rebound, picks it up off the foot. Don't call the kickball. Now, Lake just holds the ball, wants to settle it down. A.J. Smith, buck 48 remaining, first period, 17-3. A.J. head jukes out to Lake. Goes down the lane, puts it up, and it gets partially blocked. It makes the rim. Who ends up with it? Goes out of bounds, and that's going to be Lions ball. Correct me if I'm wrong, the 3 points by the Lions was a 2 and an and 1, correct?
No, it's just Paul Craig, 3-pointer.
Oh, that was it, 3-pointer.
That's it so far. Yep.
And there's Craig goes down on that baseline, goes the whole way around, and he gets the 5th point of the night, albeit with a minute 25 remaining in the first period. Cuevas wants to drive down there, meet some resistance, and call it a travel. Right call by the official, happened right here in front of us. He tried a little spinorama there, but lost his dribble in the process. Now, Servik going to check back into the game for Cuevas.
That may be like the first time we've seen Servik sit without any foul issue for sitting on.
Well, I think you're up 17-5. You know, you had a week off. I mean, they still practice, don't get me wrong. Now you jinxed him. There he got his foul.
Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I
thought that was clean. But either way, that'll be his first team's
the Wolverines
fourth.
right now, they're I'll just be honest, they're
Active
testing
defense.
these officials
Yes,
to almost say, are you going to call fouls with us getting up in there defensively? And I'm agreeing with the officials at this point in the game. But the Wolverines are aggressive. There's the inbound. It gets in the hands of Craig. Craig guarded there by Jackson Kerr. Craig goes down the lane, jump shot from the foul line, off the back rim too hard. Aaron Lake, and saves it by Alvarez. Good hustle. Give the sophomore credit. Doing that little extra. Serving now. Far court. Comes back out, gets direction from Coach Dan Bradley. Shoot that three off the back rim. Don't go. A.J. Smith tries to get it, and officials are disagreeing, and they're going to go in favor of the Lions. There was not much debate. One went one way, one went the other, and one was overturned quite quickly. Here comes Craig. Only 5 points in this first period for the Lions, and that's thrown away out of bounds. The Wolverines will get the ball back with 35.7 seconds remaining. Right now, I think you do still have the original 5 out there for Clarion. A.J. Smith fakes that 3. 30 seconds, lots of time. Underneath to Alvarez. Alvarez underneath the Lake.
And one.
Got it fouled. And one. Count it. Wow, that's going to be the third and one possibility for the Wolverines. All 3 of the fouls for the Lions in this half have sent, in the act of shooting, have sent the Wolverines to the line. Lake now 0 for 2 on the night.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The Wolverines 0 for 3 so far, so we got to get one in. And the jinx is not alive.
Does. 20-5. 25 seconds remaining here. Wolverines with a commanding lead. Hands it off there to Craig. Craig dishes it off to Kemmer. Kemmer, we saw him off the face of one of the Lions. Servik kicks that rebound off the face, if you will, and takes it down, puts the layup up and in. 7 seconds. I think if you're Coach Craig for Lions, you just want this period to be over. You're down 22-5. There's a shot, does not go. There's the final buzzer. It's 22-5 at the end of one. All Wolverines all the time in that one. Balanced scoring, I would say, Brad. I think you have been. I can't see the board, but I know you're feverishly working over there.
Yeah, Servik sitting there with 6 points. Lake with 7 with that extra free throw. Smiley with 2 and then a 3, so he's got 5. And then Cuevas with 4, so there's a total 22. On the flip side, it is 22 Ellwood, Paul Craig 5. That is the story of the game. And right now, Clarion-Limestone, 2, 4, 6, 8, and they have 9 turnovers, and 7 of them have gone for points.
And I will make this point. Has Bracken, number 32, taken a shot yet?
He has taken 2 underneath that hoop.
Okay,
that last one there,
okay.
that last shot.
He's averaging 21.6 a game, and he's only gotten 2 shots. So
wow.
What have the Wolverines done defensively to shut down? Let's say they got 2 big men scoring-wise, that is. They're standing at 6'1" and 6'2", but 23 points a game from Craig, 21.6 points from Bracken. You held the 2 of them to just 5 points between the 2 of them in that first period. So.
Out-of-town score update. We do have a final from Shenango High School for the girls basketball game. It was 45-15. Laurel did defeat Ellwood City.
So the Wolverines' possession arrow does favor them. We got Alvarez, A.J. Smith, Lake, Jackson Kerr, and Servik out there. Number 21's checked in there now. Ferguson. We saw him in the game. A.J. Smith for 3. Drains that 3. Get him on the scoring parade. It's 28-5.
25-5.
25-5. And here comes Ferguson. High off the glass, doesn't go. Alvarez gets that rebound, holds on. Palmed that ball. They were trying to get to it. Here comes Servik. Servik down to Jackson Kerr. Underneath. Tic-tac-toe. Count it. Alvarez puts it up and in. It's 27-5. Here's Craig. They're guarding him to not let him shoot that 3. Backdoor comes down. That's going to be blocked by A.J. Smith on the ground. It's rolling around. Who ends up with it is Kemmer of the Lions. Picks the ball up, looks for somebody to throw to. Finds Bracken out there, goes underneath, and a travel. Bracken tried throwing it to Craig underneath, and that's a little baby bit of intimidation factor of Aaron Lake that Bracken had to spin around there, and he traveled doing so. Another turnover. What'd you say? He had 9 in that first period?
Yeah, a lot.
So a little shoot tie here for A.J. Smith. You drain 3 points like that, you can shoot them right out of your shoes. So got his shoes tied, 27-5 in favor of the Wolverines. Keithan Jones checks back in. Who did he check in for, Brad?
He checked in for Aaron Lake.
There's a turnover to Bracken. Going to go down. He puts it up and in. A rare turnover for the Wolverines in this game as they find themselves up by 20, 27-7, 6:30 remaining. Methodically bringing it up the court is the Wolverines. Here's Servik now to Keithan Jones, who just checked in. He had a nice JV game as well. Smith fakes the 3. Servik He wants the three parade off the front of the rim. Don't go. And a nice way to follow your shot. A.J. Smith goes underneath. Alvarez going to kick it back out. Smith, try the three again. Why don't you? Off the back of the rim. Don't go. And who ends up with it? Alvarez gives chase. But Craig gets the rebound, puts it up, passes forward to number 11, Rinker. A bit of a 4-0 run here now for the Lions. Alvarez brings it down the court, loses the dribble, but able to maintain it, gets it back out to Smith. Now Cervic. Back out. Little pitch and catch around the horn are the Wolverines. Lake not on the court right now as Tyler Smiley checked in for him. Smiley now all the way cross court to Smith. Fakes the three. Cervic wants that three ball, and he gets it. It's 30-9. Cervic with the straightaway three. Here comes Craig. Wants to dribble down the lane, puts the floater up off the back rim. Don't go. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And I do believe Smiley.
Oh, they're going to say
No,
Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Yep. So that's his second. Team's first at the 5:18 mark. The nice thing is you got Aaron Lake, Alvarez kind of tandem there.
Yes, you do.
That
In
helps.
and out of the rim. Craig, the shot does not go for Craig. Cuevas and Lake going to check back in for A.J. Smith. That's one thing we don't talk about A.J. Smith enough. You know, he comes off that bench, and there he just gave you like 3 or 4 minutes of play. Got you a three-pointer, got some rebounds, and showed some aggressive play. A nice six-man to have on that bench. And there's Craig. He's 1 for 2 in that series from the line. Here comes Jones. Kicks it back out there. Now serving. Surveys. Cuevas, who just checked underneath the Tyler Smiley and does not get the shot to go. Who ends up with it? Cuevas with the rebound. Up and in. It's good. Cuevas makes the score 32-10. Here comes Craig for the Clarion-Limestone Lions. Meets some resistance. Goes down that baseline. Puts the awkward shot up. And his shots just are not falling for him. And that Parker with the rebound. And who he doesn't make the shot. I believe it was Jones got the rebound. Aaron Lake, coast to coast, puts it up and use all the rim, why don't you? It goes in. It's now 34-10 in favor of the Wolverines at the 4:27 mark. Ball gets tipped up in the air, and Cervic uses that leaping ability. Bounce pass to Cuevas, up and in. Count it, it's good. It's 36-10. I'd like to stop and take a drink, Brad, but I really don't have time the way these Wolverines are scoring tonight. 4 minutes remaining, 36-10 underneath, and there's going to be a foul. And I'm going to take a breath.
There you go. That will be on Cervic. That'll be the team's second. That will also be his second as well. That's one thing that he's kind of been trying to, I don't know, maybe perform the past couple of games, is trying to reach behind the back, and unfortunately they're going to call that foul more than not.
Yes, they are. So the Wolverines, or the Lions, with the ball as Craig bounce pass over to Kemmer. Round the horn they go. They had Rinker, who came in off the bench, and there's a steal by Cervic. Bounces over top of the head of everybody into the hands of Lake, and he puts the easy layup up and in. I don't know how many Lake got tonight, but about 6 or 8 of those points are basically breakaway points. Here comes Craig, goes down the lane, puts it up, does not get it to go. Tyler Smiley with the rebound, loses the handle of the ball, but he gets it back. Aaron Lake does a little spin move, looks for someone to pass to. He finds Cervic to pass to. Off, he's going to be fouled. Shot don't go. It looked pretty, but he's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So that foul's on number 13. That's on Miles. That's his first, team's first. They only got 4 fouls. The only problem with Limestone right now is they're double digits in turnovers, and it's costing them dearly.
The points off of turnovers is nuts.
It's insane.
And there's the first shot made by Cervic. And now Jackson Kerr going to check back in for.
So we're back to the original lineup.
Keegan Jones.
Yep, original 5 here for the Wolverines.
Cervic's shot is good. Brad, can I say it?
Yeah.
Mercy me. It's 40-10. We got mercy row into effect here at the 3:24 mark in the second period. Here's Craig. Bounces around there to Parker, and
we're going to get a holding
looks like something
foul.
away from the ball.
Smiley, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a tough one. So that'll be his second. So right now, Wolverines with 3 players, with Smith, Cervic, and Smiley with 2 fouls apiece.
Now, I may be mistaken, Brad, but Do they only do mercy rule in second half?
Correct. Only
Okay.
second half. Yep.
So, but we know no matter what the score is, it'll start at the beginning of the second half. All right.
Yep.
After 10 years of doing this, I'll get the rules figured out.
Well, it took us 4 weeks to figure out 35 versus 30. So, and that was both of us. Actually, all three of us. Dakota as well. So
Here's the inbound.
good pass.
Does it out there.
That's what you need.
Bracken can't get the shot to go. Fights to get his own rebound. He's going to be fouled.
I think that's going to go on Lake. We'll see here.
And, yep, it is against Lake. His first. However, that is the team's fourth here with the 3:04 remaining. Bracken wanting to get on the scoreboard. I don't think he's scored yet tonight, has
No,
he,
he
Brad?
has not.
And misses the first shot. I want to give a shout out to, I'll get to that in a minute. Second shot does not go. Jackson Kerr gets on the rebound board. A.J. Smith in the game right now for the Wolverines. He brings it ahead. Now Servik wants to set up an offensive play. Gets a screen. Drives down the lane. Kicks it back out to Lake.
Oh, they're going to call travel.
Travel. Oh, that's a tough one. But he kind of does that jump stop and just stutter stepped that wee little bit. And here comes Craig from the Lions. Dribbles around her, guarded well by Jackson Kerr. There's going to be a 3 attempt. Air biscuit does not go. Cuevas with the rebound. Cuevas puts it up. Servik there to get the rebound, and he's going to go to the line to shoot the and one. Interesting sequence there. Cuevas tried bringing it forward. Kind of got his pocket picked. The ball went about 20 feet down the court. Cuevas kept chasing like he never missed a dribble. Went down for the shot, didn't go, but the speedy Servik was there to put it up and in. 42-10 as Servik now tries to complete the and one. Doesn't get it to go, but gets his own rebound. Way to follow your shot, young man. Puts the reverse layup, doesn't get, oh, Lake, pretty. Lake came down that lane. Got that rebound and tipped it home, 44-10 in favor of the Wolverines. Now Limestone, Kemmer with the ball, guarded there. And who gets it back is Craig. Craig from the foul line gets it. Oh, they're going to call a shooting foul. And I think they're going to get Cuevas. Yes, they are. For the foul. So it's 5 fouls now. So bonus time in this period for the Lions. That's Cuevas' first. Team's fifth. Craig's first shot does not go. And I'm assuming that's his dad, Patrick Craig.
I believe so,
the
yes.
dad. And, coaches' kids are always great foul shooters.
You jinxed it.
I jinxed it. I think he's 0 for 4 for the night.
One for
bounce
4.
pass underneath the Cuevas, up and in. Give Mr. Servik's assist on that one. 46-10. As Young puts it up, and he does. It's Craig. Craig gets the 2 points. $1:40 remaining. 46-12. Here comes Servik over the timeline. Passes to Jackson Kerr, the senior. Dribbles around here, puts some people in motion underneath the hoop. Smith fakes the 3. Now Servik wants that 3 parade.
For 3.
Terrains it. It's good for Servik. He got the 3 ball going too tonight. 49-12. Underneath, bounce pass, puts it up. Bracken finally gets on the scoreboard with 1:10 to go in this second period, but he's going to get the and one to add to that total. That foul was on double zero, A.J. Smith.
Yep.
His first. As I said, the Lions in the bonus, and that shot is good for Bracken. Now up the court comes Servik. Out to Cuevas. Going around the wing. Wolverines in no hurry. Jackson Kerr goes down the baseline. He gets ball gets tipped down. And a steal by Smith. Puts it up and in. That's just paying attention to the ball game as A.J. Smith steals the ball and gets the easy bucket there. Less than a minute to go here. Now Craig kicks it out there to Bracken. Bracken, big body. Got him listed 6'1", 200 pounds. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, can't get it to go. Aaron Lake now with the rebound. Coming up the court with authority. Underneath pass to Cervic. Cervic trapped underneath there with 3 white shirts. Dribbles out of it to start another play. Looks up at the clock, sees there's 20 seconds remaining. Now A.J. Smith back out to Cervic. Cuevas, shoot that 3, young man. Oh, he didn't quite get it to go as Kemmer gets the rebound. 10 seconds remaining. Kicks it up the court to Rinker, who came off the bench, or Ferguson, that came off the bench. Puts it up Bracken, and he's going to be fouled. And I'm thinking that is going to be on Michael Cuevas, his second. So the Wolverines, that aggressive defensive play has got them in a little bit of a foul trouble. But good gravy, Brad. You got a 36-point lead, 51-15. 2.8 seconds remaining.
We'll have to start pulling out some record books to see the last time Ellwood scored 51 at half. My goodness. That free throw.
And a little bit of everybody's doing it. And stick around, folks. We're going to take a break at halftime, but Brad will have all the stats.
Yeah. You'll take a break.
Second shot. And the second shot does go.
Here we go.
Cervic attempts the half-court shot. It does not go. But at halftime, folks, it's the Wolverines 51 unanswered. Answered, call them what you want. A whole bunch of points to 16 by the Lions. The Lions did score 11 points in that, but Brad, the Wolverines scored 29.
I mean,
29 points in a quarter. I don't. I've probably done that, but to score 51 in 2.
Well, I was just going to say, the fact that you scored 29 is great, but to do it after 22 in the first, my goodness. Folks, we'll have the halftime stats here. We're going to take a break, though, first. We'll tally those numbers. Again, out-of-town score final for girls basketball. Ellwood lost to Laurel 45-15. We'll have those results and the stats from that one on our website. And then we'll preview a little bit of tomorrow. Don't want to get too prematurely, but the consolation game is tomorrow, 4:45, and then the championship game is at 7:30. So either way, we will be covering that.
Yes, we will. And Brad,
why don't you do some?
Hey, while we got everybody on the air here before we take a break, we do want to thank them up here at Mercer. Their athletic director, Brad.
Dan Hickman.
Dan Hickman, great guy. He's always been great to work with, not even just with the tournament, for other games as well. But they got some great sponsors here that help sponsor this event because it is an event. They had junior high games here earlier today. They will tomorrow. I mean, Slippery Rock Junior High was up here. We're about the only District 7 team that comes up here, but they do a lot with District 10. But, folks, if you're up this way in Mercer County, I'm going to read off some of their sponsors here. Go in, tell them thanks for supporting high school athletics. The Platinum, Wayland Law, Cronomit, and Blair Builders. In the gold sponsors, the Pennington family, American Legion Post 159, Newton Financial Services, Cool Springs Ranch, that's a fun place to go. Dairy Queen here in Mercer, get yourself some good ice cream. The Mudrak family, Mercer Auto Wreckers, LLC, Remax Real Estate, Cunningham Funeral Home, they'll be the last to let you down. Visions of Nature, Jorgensen's Taxidermy, I've seen some of his work, it's really good, taxidermist. The Osborne Peak family, Braden's Fabrication, Matters Automotive, Pit Stop Pub. Not sure why we had a buzzer there.
Well, their halftime buzzer's real short.
Their halftime is real short. Oh, they're changing it back. They're changing it back. Okay, the Silvers. The silver sponsors, Minner's Garage, Hetrick Law Offices, Country Market, Waltz, Mercer Physical Therapy, Watson's Incorporated. The Watsons over there do a great job. You need a lawnmower, you need a garden tractor, you need a big tractor. Watson over there can get you fixed right up. Margarita King Mexican Grill and Cantina. That sounds like you should take a date to, Brad. The Margarita King Mexican Grill and Cantina and Ed Birdie. Our bronze people sponsors are Chandon Dental Associates, Manning Construction, Russell Family, Esther Morey. Folks, if you're up here, our Ellwood City listeners, if you're up here, if you're Clarion-Limestone out there from Clearfield, you're coming through Mercer, help these businesses out. The best way you can thank the businesses that help support your schools is to go in, if they have a service they provide that they can help you out with, do business with them, and thank them for supporting high school athletics. With that, Brad, do you want to take about a 4 or 5 minute break?
Yep, we'll take a break and we'll come back and we'll do some halftime stats. You're watching Ellwood City Sports. Wolverines up by 35. folks, welcome back. Halftime just about wrap things up. We're about ready to go with the third quarter, which we will have the mercy roll in effect with the Wolverines up 51-16. On your screen now are those halftime stats, and wow, everything all in favor of the Wolverines. Shooting 18 of 25 from the two-point line, and about probably 14 of those 18 were basically just simple layups. As we are about ready to go, it'll be Clarion-Limestone's ball, but everything in favor of Ellwood City so far in this one.
So the Lions get the ball, bring it in. They're moving left to right on your viewing or listening device. And here's Craig. Tries, goes underneath to Bracken. Bracken puts the shot up and makes it go to get on the board early here for the Lions. That's what I thought I would see more of in the first half, Brad.
Yep.
Now Cervic brings it up the court. Finds Cuevas, fakes the three, bounce pass down toward the baseline to Jackson Kerr. Jackson Kerr, and through the fingertips. First turnover of the half goes to the Wolverines. So Cuevas had something. He's kind of like wanted a drink, almost like he's fine, but he checks out of the game, and A.J. Smith comes in off the bench. Here comes Craig. Down the lane, puts up the jumper, doesn't get it to go, and going to be a foul as Parker went up for that. And I do believe that's going to be on Jackson Kerr, his second.
Yeah, so all 5 starters for Ellwood with 2 fouls.
So there's the inbound underneath the Bracken. Oh, shot don't go. And that's one thing I will say about the Clarion-Limestone. Some of them shots that you think are makeable just aren't falling their way. That's going to be another foul.
On Miles. That'll be his second. So everybody except Smith in this game that has a foul has 2. So,
so here comes the Wolverines. Teams. Tyler Smiley started this game off with a couple 3-pointers. Can he get another one? 3. Yes, he does. Tyler Smiley with the 3 ball. 54-18 rolling clock, 6:05 remaining. And they're going to call Smiley with the block foul. And that's going to be his third, team's second. And here inbounding is Craig, throws it all the way back to Kemmer. Kemmer now back up into the hands of Craig. Craig. Oh. Going to see a blocking foul against A.J. Smith.
Well, everybody has at least 2 fouls now.
And a timeout, 30-second timeout by Coach Bradley. And I think it's just a product of...
The clock is rolling still.
Don't it run for 10 seconds? Okay, well, maybe not.
All right, so there we go.
So 54-18 here in this third period. 5:21 remaining. Don't forget, folks, it appears we will be back here tomorrow night, 7:30. We don't know who we're playing yet, whether it'll be Lakeview or Mercer.
Yep,
them 2 schools aren't very far apart as we're in the hosting gym right now. Mercer and Lakeview, just do
the Sailors.
The Sailors.
I love their logo's awesome.
Over there by Stoneborough Fair. Grounds. There's the inbound by Craig. Gets in the hands of Kemmer. Now Craig dribbles around. Now in the hands of Kemmer. Remember, Kemmer, sophomore out there on the court right now. He stands at 6'0". It looks taller than that. Oh, nice block there by Cervic as he tips the ball to himself. Bounce pass underneath Tyler Smiley. Puts it up and in. Used all the rim. It was kind of pretty. Just rolling around up there. Went down through the cylinder. Counted his 2 points. It's 56-18. Here comes Craig. Puts up an awkward 3. Air biscuit don't go. Bracken was there to get the rebound. Doesn't get it to go as Lake gets that rebound. And he's going to be fouled. The foul is going to be on number 13, Ryan Miles. That's his third now.
Yep.
Team's second. He's going to check out. And number 11, Ryan Rinker, is going to check into the game. Here comes Cervic up the court, leading his Wolverines, leading 56-18. Smiley, 4-3. Oh, in the other rim. It looked pretty, but not good enough. Oh, Lake with the rebound. Kiss the glass, big fella, and count it. As he gets the bucket, Craig comes down the lane, calls the travel. Johnny on the spot was the official. As Craig, I thought he was going to shoot it, and he just took that hop step to pass it. Another turnover for the Lions.
Yeah, a little Bluetooth connection there.
Yeah.
big sound there. That's a sailor sound.
Yeah, there it is. That's your, they're just tuning them up. Round the horn go the Wolverines. Bounce pass to Jackson. Kerr underneath, kicks it out to Cervic for three.
For three!
Rains that, baby! How many threes does that make for him tonight, Brad? 3. He's not taking many shots, threes either. He's shooting percentage pretty good on the 3 ball.
He's looking at somewhere in the ballpark of 21 points so far, I believe.
23s, I think the team is high for the year.
Yep.
We get a timeout, I can look at that. Shot by Craig, doesn't go. There's Aaron Lake, doesn't get the rebound. Bracken gets it off of him, puts the 2-point bucket up and in. Here comes Cervic. Bounces the ball around. Kicks it over to A.J. Smith. Smith back to Cervic. Tyler Smiley underneath the Lake. To Kerr. Up and count it. Gonna get the and one for Jackson Kerr, the senior. The foul's going to be on
32.
Yep, 32, his first. That's Bracken, that is. And Jackson Kerr completes the and one. Make the score 64-20, 2:35 remaining. Craig meets some resistance. Now bounces to him. Bracken, Johnny on the spot, gets the ball. Tries to weave around there. Don't get called for the travel. Aaron Lake gets the ball anyway. Bounce pass up to Cervic. Cervic puts it up off the glass and good. It's in. Quickly back the other way. Bracken gets it and on the line. And a good defensive play there by Lake. He kind of got beat coming back to the ball and had his hands up to disrupt things. And him and Bracken kind of collided, and good sportsmanship there. They're both kind of smiling at each other, tapping each other in the shoulder. 66-20. A.J. Smith comes up. What I see, Alvarez come back in and Cuevas.
Yep.
Here's Smiley. Wants to drive down the lane. Got the ball tipped as he was trying to pass to Cuevas. Craig with the steal. Puts in the hands of Parker. Parker out to Craig. Bounce pass to Parker, far side. Guarded there by Alvarez. Parker, gets his pocket picked by Smith, and who ends up with it is Smiley, and we got a player on the ground. He hit his head hard. Parker, as he dove for that ball, was right here in front of us.
Not only that, but he took a shoe right to the face.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if his head hit the ground as well as the shoe, but the combination of the two, he's in obvious discomfort on the court right now. So they stop the clock with the score 66-20. Coaching staff is there. The trainer going to get help to his feet. And going to come off the sidelines. He's right here in front of us, Brad. Just
caught his left eye area there.
Yeah, almost acting like he got something in his eye. I don't think that's it, but sitting down, trainer's going to look at. Maybe there's a little cut under there. They're getting the going deep into the.
It's a big medical box.
That's a pretty fancy medical
box.
It is. If I might say
that's
so
like a
myself.
Box. You need to get one of those.
Yes, you do. Lake. Pass underneath Alvarez. Didn't get it to finish. It came off the side of the rim. Here comes Craig the other way. It's a 1-on-4. Here comes the rest of his teammates catching up. Behind the back dribble. Pass underneath the Bracken. Doesn't get to go. Here's Cuevas with the steal. Going to be off his foot, I do believe. Yes. As ball got away from Cuevas, and it will be Lions ball inbounding. 45 seconds remaining. Inbounding the ball. And that's Kemmer running the point right now. Now into the hands of Miles. No, down the lane, puts it up. Nice move there. Nifty move by Rinker, the sophomore. Puts it up and in for the 2 points. 66-22. Here come the Wolverines. A.J. Smith now. Just down to the elbow, brings it back out. Oh, and a nice attempted steal there by Rinker, but it goes out of bounds. Smiley now to inbound. Underneath to Alvarez, puts the shot up, can't get it to go. Ball pinballs around there. And that's going to be the end of the third period as we find the score 66-22 in favor of the Wolverines. With that running clock there in that third period, Brad, Wolverines outscored the Lions 15-6.
Wow. The fact that they got 66 through three quarters, you got to feel good. They're already over their season average of right around 60 points. And this gives you an opportunity, if you're head coach Dan Bradley, to kind of bring in some subs and kind of get some extra minutes, because there's one thing that we know about playoffs, section games, and state playoffs. You need a bench. You need beyond 7 starters. You need people that can come in when people get in foul trouble and stuff like that. And this is kind of one of those opportunities.
And I think the other thing to think about, though, is, I mean, I know this is all non-section, but it is a tournament.
Yes.
It is the Mercer tournament.
Yep.
And you're turning around here and playing a game in 24 hours.
Yeah.
So if you could rest some of these guys,
why not?
Be back tomorrow.
Yeah.
Underneath the Smiley. Oh, off his fingers. Out of bounds it goes. But the one thing about a rolling clock, you're not out there very long if you do
you're
play
not.
the whole game.
Give credit to Wolverines. That's only their 8th turnover in the entire game.
Yes, there's Miles. Looks for someone to throw to. Almost got the 5-second roll. Nice bounce pass from Bracken. Underneath. Oh, nice body movement there by Craig. You see the parts are there for Craig. You can see kind of why he's averaging 23 points a game. There's Cuevas. Wants to go down the lane, puts it up. Oh, missed the shot. Tyler Smiley under gets the rebound. Going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Lions. So Lions bringing it up with 7 minutes to go in this contest, down 66-24. Here's Miles. Throws it out there to Rinker. Came in off the bench. Bracken underneath there with Lake. Puts it up and in. He's going to go to the line for the and one. Bracken much more involved here in this second half of play. Going to go to the line to shoot the and one. That foul was on number 3, Aaron Lake. His second. Is that what you got, Brad?
No, I have technically 3, but we'll figure it out.
Okay. Alvarez got that rebound. Now Cuevas with the ball. Tries down to A.J. Smith for 3. Air Biscuit does not go. Craig with the ball. Pushing it up the court. Well, from the elbow, puts the shot up off the front. Don't go. Lake up there with that big right arm. Gets the rebound. Dribbles forward. Pass underneath the Smiley. Puts it up and in. Count it. And one. Have we ever done a game where we've had more and ones?
So many and
on
ones.
both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not saying that officials are doing anything wrong. It's just the way the game's unfolding. That's what's happening. So Smiley going to be go for the and one. And here comes some of the other players. As Michael Cuevas checks out, Aaron Lake checks out, and Washington checks in. Anthony Washington, number 14, and Gino Biondi checks in. Ethan Ferguson going to check. I think they're going to let the first. Well, it's an and one. Only one shot to take.
Yeah, he just came up to the scorer's table a little bit late there, but he got it, so that's good.
Yes, he did. So Smiley with his attempt at an and one. He's having a productive night. Off the rim, don't go. Bracken off his hands. It goes out of bounds. Keithan Jones going to check in for Tyler Smiley. So there's really none of the original starters out there now for the Wolverines. Gino Biondi, Alvarez, A.J. Smith, Washington, and Jones. Alvarez kicks it out there to Jones. Finds A.J. Smith out now. Wants to set up a play. Finds Gino Biondi, the sophomore. Wants to dribble down the lane. Got Smith cutting. and a travel. And I think that was more just of a sliding of the foot as he was underneath the baseline coming down there. 68-26. Here comes the Lions. Miles kicks around to Ferguson. There's a 3-ball attempt by Craig. Washington with his first rebound of the night. Here comes Jones. Almost lost that dribble. Dumps it off there to A.J. Smith. Smith got a little lane to drive down. Kicks it back out. Biondi off the bench for a 3. Oh, it looked good but did not go off the back. Oh, a nice play by Jones to get the rebound. Can't get the shot to go. And as Craig gets the rebound, quickly coming the other way. Zigs and zags, and he's going to be fouled. Shot don't go. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2, 4:20 remaining. And that foul was on Biondi, his first. Just the team's second. First shot by Craig is good. Casey Kemmer going to check back into the game as Ryan Miles is going to take a seat. Second shot by Craig is good. Here comes the Wolverines on offense. Jones with the ball. Hands off there to Biondi. Biondi. Smith goes down the lane, puts it up. Oh, can't quite get it to finish. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Lions. Wolverines will be inbounding underneath their own basket. Alvarez, little spin move, puts it up and in. Oh, just the way you draw it up. Falls to the ground, but he gets up, smiling. Maybe a little limp to him, but he's back ready to play defense. Here comes Craig. Down the lane, guarded by Biondi. Underneath, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. As Washington's going to get called for the foul. His first, team's third. 3:36 remaining. As now Craig's going to go to the line. He's been shooting a lot better here from the foul line. The jinx still works. It's real. It's real, folks.
The Ellwood City Sports Special.
Second attempt. And that one is good. 70-29, Wolverines holding on to this 41-point lead. A.J. Smith goes down the lane, bounces it out there. Jeff Code, who checked in, kicks it out there. Jones line up that 3 and count it for Keithan Jones. Coming the other way. Kemmer now tries a little jump stop, puts it down. Shot goes up, don't go. Who gets the rebounds? Craig. He's pinned in there, and they're going to get a pushing foul. And that's going to be on Gino Biondi, team's fourth. They're conversing a little bit right now. And got the inbound. Parker. That's a 3. Count it. Not many threes for the Lions here tonight. Jones brings it up the court. 2.5 minutes remaining. A.J. Smith. I want that 3. And he drains it. A.J. Smith with the 3 ball. It's raining threes here in Mercer. Craig for 3. Count it. It's good. All of a sudden, we turned into a Steph Curry highlight reel by both teams. And a steal there by Craig. And he's going to be fouled. Kind of a friendly foul thing. And that's going to be 5. And going to go shoot 2. And that foul was on Biondi?
Not yet. Hasn't
okay, I didn't think it was him.
It's on Jones.
Jones. I was thinking it was Jones. So here's Craig. The free throw attempt. It's off the back of the rim. Does not go. Some more check-ins. as Nico Begley checks in. And that was Amari Scott. Saw him in the JV game. Amari Scott, just a junior. Second shot, and Begley, a freshman, getting some minutes here. And number 10 is going to check in as Colin Kemmer, freshman. Minute 51 remaining. Here comes Gino Biondi. Up the court, gets a screen. Has Washington cutting the hoop and shoots the ball. It's a little bit short. Washington not giving up on the play. Here's Begley. Dribbles around. Little pressure. Biondi. Surveys. Lines up. Wants to drive to the hoop. Kicks it out there to Jones. Jones down the lane. Puts it up. Oh, just can't get the shot to finish. Who ends up with it? Oh, Jones not giving up on the play. Gets another rebound. And he's going to be fouled. And I think this is going to be a shooting foul, Brad.
Yep.
He is going to the line to shoot 2. Foul was on number 21, Ferguson, his first. Jones' first shot is good. 77-36. As now Cale Jackson checks in. But I don't know, are you going to have much of a post game, or are you going to rely on social media?
Social media.
All right, we got to drive home. So, and a rebound there by Jeffcoat. Begley for 3 off the front of him. Don't go. As Casey Kemmer, the older of the Kemmer brothers, makes it out there. 48 seconds remaining. Clock winding down. There's going to be a steal by Jeffcoat. Got to play, but who gets it back is Kemmer. Puts a shot up. It does not go. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. I want to think that one's going to be on Jeffcoat. And it is. So to the line is Parker. Had that nice. No, it's not Parker. I'm sorry. First shot does not go. It's Casey Kemmer. .2 seconds remaining. Second shot does not go. Jones reaches up there, gets that rebound, passes forward to Jeffcoat. Jeffcoat wants to drive down the lane, gets it stolen away there. Who comes out of the foul with it was Ethan Ferguson. Ferguson bounce pass forward, mishandled there, and shot does not go. As Washington ends up with it down the lane, puts it up. Awkward shot doesn't go. 10 seconds remaining. Here's Scott. Shoots up the 3 ball off the front of the rim. Does not go at the buzzer. Folks, all Ellwood City at the Mercer Mustangs Christmas Tournament in Game 1 as they defeated the Clarion-Limestone Lions 77-36. The Lions did score 14 points in that fourth period of play to the Wolverines 11. But boy, Brad, look at this. 22 points in the first period by the Wolverines to 22-5 lead. They come back, scored 29 points in the second period and 15 in the third. They took the lead early and kept adding to it all the way through the night, all mercy rule in this second half of play. And actually, they mercied them at about the 3:40 mark of the second period to finish out this game. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 7:30, weather permitting, as we will play the winner of this next game. You see them warming up on the court right now. Lakeview Sailors and the Mercer Mustangs. Action will be next. I know if you want to get a preview, the guys from 96.7, they got a Facebook page too, Brad. They'll be playing this next game live from there. So if you want to get a little preview of what the Wolverines will be going up against, just talk to them guys there at halftime and pregame. Good bunch of guys. They do a great job promoting District 10 up here. And District 9, too, for that matter. I think they branch over to do a couple of those things. This is what you call filler, folks, as Brad is feverishly working to get some final stats for you. But as always, keep apprised to our Facebook page, Instagram, and the Brad Windhorst Twitter account to keep apprised to all things Ellwood City. And very important, if you're watching us on the YouTube channel, be sure to like and subscribe to that page, and you will get alerted every time we do a broadcast, because there are many.
I tell you what, Thad, it's great when we're talking about MVP for the tournament. Obviously, one of these two great gents will be kind of in the factor. That's Caleb Cervic and Aaron Lake. They didn't even play the fourth quarter. They didn't even play most of the third quarter. It's great when Cervic and Lake only combine for 7 points in the second half and you win by 41.
Yes,
so,
it is.
Cervic finished with 21 points. Here's why I went and quickly did the stats for him. My goodness, 21 points, 4 rebounds, 4 steals, and 7 assists. And you know how many turnovers? Donut. 0 turnovers by Caleb Cervic. For Aaron Lake, double-double, 15 points, 10 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals, and 7 assists as well. So between the two of them, they had 14 assists. Folks, the number's going to be insane. They're going to have almost 28 to 30-some assists tonight. That's what it was. It was a steal, turnover, outlet, assist, and that was pretty much the
and I
name of the game.
I think that's maybe one of the keys for these Wolverines going forward. You hear Aaron Lake's numbers, but when I hear you say 7 assists,
yeah, that's
something.
something.
You got a guy that teams are going to be looking for, Cervic and Lake, and then all of a sudden you get Cervic, he's going to get you a whole bunch of assists. But then Lake, able to get you 7, that's giving you 14 points from other people. That's somebody else somebody needs to guard, or maybe not guarding in some of those situations.
And give credit there also as well. Jones, I think he got his, I know it's short term, but he got his career high, 4 points off the bench. And then how about Smith? I think that's a career high. He had 8 points off the bench. So some contributions across the board. And
Smiley had a couple threes.
I mean, when you're talking about Smiley had 12 points and 2 3-pointers, Kerr would be the one lone guy that didn't have necessarily the most meaningful game in terms of points. He had 3 at the end with that and 1, but he played his role. And between Lake and Kerr, Bracken did not shoot very well underneath the hoop, and there's a size difference there. And Jackson knows that every single game out. He's got a foot difference.
But I think
makes a difference.
If you're going to follow Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff, you're going to see numbers from Jackson Kerr that aren't at the top of the stat list. But as you said, he has a role.
Yes,
and he plays
and
that
he knows
role
it as well. That's the big thing,
folks. Head up here north. Tomorrow night, see a good basketball game all day tomorrow, but at 7:30 the Wolverines will be playing. One thing about Mercer, we've been here enough times, they play awesome music. They really do. We got Metallica going in the background right now. Good stuff. Folks, drive safe. If you're out there tomorrow night, if you can't make it up here, tell your friends, tell your neighbors. Tune in, Ellwood City Sports Channel on YouTube to watch the game live. And as all of our games, you can go to the YouTube page and re-watch any broadcast. Might want to go home and watch that Mercer game from last year, Brad, if Mercer wins this, because we lost to Mercer last year that knocked us out of the PIAA State Championship first round. We'll probably see some players that we played against last year, just as they'll be seeing players that they played. With that, folks, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. On behalf of Dave Skinny Windhorst doing the camera duties tonight, Brad Windhorst, he's a suppository of knowledge. He's just got it all in and great for preparation. And myself, Thad Sturgeon, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. Good night, everybody.